that? I think that is Droney McDroneface. Huh, well that was a little rough. Let's see what we got here. Oh. Huh. This is the Coast BX313 lockback knife. It's a very inexpensive knife. As a matter of fact, I caught it at Ross, which is a deep discount store in my local neighborhood. Ross and Marshalls and CJ Maxx or TJ Maxx are all the same company. And Ross, I think, has the lowest prices of the three. And every once in a while I'll go through there and see if they have anything on sale. They don't just have clothes. I get a lot of hot sauces, by the way, at Marshalls. I love hot sauce. Anyway, look at this. $4. $4. Now, if you can't go by your local Ross, I went ahead and put a link for Amazon, and right now it's selling for $11. $11. So check out that link below. Support my channel. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. So I bought this, and no one sent it to me. Very inexpensive, very few reviews on the internet because it's barely worthy of it for some reason. I'll go ahead and open this up with another knife. Kind of ironic. Need a knife to open a knife. I hate these blister packs. I despise these blister packs. I typically don't even bother picking up cheap knives like this. However, it's a lockback, and it's rare that you find a cheap knife such as this that's a lockback, because it's the lock that I trust the most out of all the different locks as far as liner frame lock. I just prefer the lockback. So I'm curious if this thing has any play. No play out of the box for a cheap knife. Real nice. Okay, let's start with the handle. I'm going to go ahead and fold this up. You might think it's G10, but it's not. It is Fiberglass-Filled nylon, and it does have the stainless steel liners, and it's obvious that they're skeletonized, so that sort of helps lighten things up a little bit. The weight's 4.4 ounces. And like I said, it is lockback. You have a clip, a little skinny, not extremely strong, but it's okay. We'll go ahead and test this out real quick. Anyway, you can see it has 3 screws there holding it. Has a hole for the pivot right there. Can it be relocated? Yes. So we have tip up, tip down, right hand carry, and we also have left hand tip up. So pretty nice that they give you an ambidextrous clip. So when closed, this knife is 4.1 inches. When you open her up, it is 7.9 inches. Now it's time to focus on the blade. Yeah, it's a combo blade. I really don't like serrations, but some people do. Now these serrations, not a big fan of these. If you have serrations, I like ones that you're able to sharpen. However, look how close this pattern is. These kind of serrations right here, where these are, very hard to sharpen. Very hard. I mean, you could use those rods to sharpen the serrations, but these are nearly impossible. So that's kind of a downer. What you have to do is come along this side and just sort of try to sharpen it, but you're not really going to be able to do much on this side for these little guys. But if you know any tricks, let me know. We'll test out these. So you have a combo edge, which means partially serrated, partially plain edge. You have a hollow grind, and it is a bee-blasted finish. The steel on this blade is a Chinese 7CR17, which is comparable to the US 440A, so it's a pretty good steel. Decent corrosion, anti-corrosion. However, the bee blast is the worst finish you could have because it increases surface area, which promotes more rust. So I'm guessing that you probably want to keep a light coat of some sort of oil on here. Last, the blade length is 3¼ inches long, and For deployment, you got this hole, almost like a spider coat. It's kind of smaller and it's a little oblong, like egg shape or something. So does it feel good? Does it, you know, yeah, it works. It works. You can see that inside there, let me see if I can focus, the finish. It looks like they stamped it, and it's pretty rough in that hole there. So now we see one of the signs that this is a very inexpensive knife. Inexpensive. Serrations, they are surprisingly a little bit functional. You can see it's grabbing my thumb there, even though they don't look like they would be. They're actually sort of, I guess, I don't know. They just seem to work. And as far as comfort, I'm sort of going into my review here, or testing. Ergonomics are actually pretty decent, pretty good. This here, it's a reverse grip. The shape back here, you know, I hate the ones that have, it comes to a point out here and slant this way or whatever, because then it knocks you in the thumb when you're doing that reverse grip. This feels good. I'm not going to say it's outstanding, but it feels good. Any hot spots? I don't really feel. Sometimes the clip will be a hot spot in your hand, but it actually feels rather comfortable in all the different grips. Got some paper, so you know what that means. Let's see. It's not really push cutting, but it will slice. So it's adequately sharp out of the box. It's not super sharp. Can it shave? We could find out. Nope, not shaving. And it was a little rough through the paper, so it could use a little bit of sharpening on the, you know, this is 50-50 on the little bit of the plain edge. Next we'll test serrations. Now another thing I don't like about these serrations is they tend to really grab what you're trying to cut. Now I have some 550 cord right here, and it's funny, when I first started knife reviews, I didn't know what 550 stood for. I know, you gotta start somewhere, but it means it can hold 550 pounds. Anyway, see how that it's grabby. Anyway, this is why I just don't like serrations. Alright, I don't like it. Alright, let's see it. See the plain edge, at least you could sort of slice, you know, to get it through. With the serrations, they instantly grab this, so you can't sort of move the blade back and forth on it. And it's, I really don't like these. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not going to hurt myself here. We'll go ahead and grab it down here. Not very good. Now we know why we got a $4 knife. But I don't know. Anyway, lockup was good, by the way. This blade centering is a little bit to the left, but it is not. Is it rubbing against the liner? Nope, it's not rubbing against the liner. So blade centering is just a hair to your right, but it's pretty damn good for a $4 knife for me. $11 if you want to buy it on Amazon. Retention, really nice. Deployment, actually pretty damn smooth. And again, that lockup, I keep on testing that lockup. Time for Mr. Wood. Woody McWoodface. Let's see. Don't do this with your knife. I do this so you don't have to, but this is knife abuse here. But you know, if the heat treatment wasn't done very well, might have a problem. Let's take a look at that point there, and looks good. Didn't break, held up. That's feather stick, kind of feather stickish. Yeah, it could do that. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so definitely could use a little sharpening out of the box, but actually for for $11, or if you find it at a discount store for $4 like I did, it's pretty lucky. It's good to pick up. You can put it in your tackle box, or it could be a truck knife or car knife. Just keep it in there as a spare knife, or something to keep it in an emergency, so if you have to give out a knife to somebody else that you don't like, no, just kidding, that you need to give out cheap knives or whatever, this is a good candidate, and it definitely has that Spyderco kind of look, which they're not copying it. If you use a hole, which is not copyrighted, it just makes the blade this leaf shape kind of blade, and that's what you end up with. Just wanted to quickly show you how it carried right there, and it does hold pretty tight, as you can see. So it did good. Deployment, it's new in box, so it's definitely there we go. It could use a little bit of oil too, but I'll tell you, $4 I'm happy with it. $11 I'd be happy with it. It's probably if it didn't have the serrations, this would be a very easy recommend. With the serrations, unless it's your kind of thing, then it's if you like combo blades, then this knife's definitely for you. But again, you could, no secret, this is cheap McFace, and but better than that $2 knife at Walmart. Which one I'm talking about? The one that they used to sell for $1 back a couple of years ago. Now it's almost $2. I saw it this morning for $1.97. So yeah, inflation. Even though they say, oh, we don't have any inflation, yeah, there's inflation. But one other thing I always like to show is with the lockbacks, just to see how far that's going into the blade, so you can see how far that is coming up. So that just gets down in there pretty good. I don't think there'd be a problem. Looks like the lockup is really good. So, not bad. Yeah, no play. Nice. Alright, so I kind of recommend it. If combo blades are your thing. I know I said that 5 times. Alright. Thank you very much for joining me here at your Obsession channel. I really do appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and especially you. And I hope you have a great weekend. Bye, Droney.